What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is ASAS Studio channel for music producers and photographers and so much more. Here we are in Lightroom, and this is our first Lightroom tutorial in the channel. So I want to urge you all, everyone that actually supported the channel one way or the other, I want to say a very big thank you. So I'm going to be showing you how I edit photo in Lightroom. Of course, you can actually use this procedure. Okay, once I decide I use the reason why I decide to use Lightroom is because once any image I'm editing up the sky or the clouds, I like using Lightroom just because it gives more, beauty, definition, colors, and the rest. There is a specific reason I use Lightroom for editing photos. I cite the cloud most of the time, so it's not always capture one or using camera raw filter. So let's dive right into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the basic tab, and then I'm not going to touch the white balance just because I want to get the feel. I'm going to go to the exposure tab, and then I'm going to increase the I'm not going to touch the exposure, rather I'm going to go to the highlight, sorry, and then I'm going to decrease the highlights just because I want more definition on the gown she's putting on. I don't want it too bright, so I'm going to take it back just like so. So let's say 37 or 33 is actually okay. And for the shadows, I'm going to increase the shadows till I get some details right there. So take it all the way up, somewhere like this actually seems fine. I'm going to take this black also, because if I take it back, you can see what's happening to the dark side of the trees. So I'm going to take it just all the way up like this. Alright, so that will be all for the tone curve to the tone panel. We're going to go to the texture, adding some texture to create some more definition of the cloud and our body and the rest part of the image. So I'm going to touch the vibrance and the contrast. So let's go to the curve tone, the curve tone, tone curve. And this is where we're going to be adding our contrast. We're going to create a point, drag it up. I'm going to take another point here and drag it down, something like this, to create an X curve. So you can see the contrast it has actually added to the image. Just a little bit is actually okay. Come down. So now here things get so interesting is this part. Let me quickly explain the hue for you. What the hue slider does is, let's take for instance this orange slider. If I take it to the right, to the extreme left rather, I take it to the extreme of the direction of my mouse, it's going to, the color of the orange are going to look like that of this side. If I take the slider to the right, all the way right, it's going to look yellowish. Just same with the yellow or the green. If I take the green slider to the left, it's going to look something like this where I hover my mouse. If I take the slider to the extreme right, it's going to look like the aqua. So now I just want to get the green feel of the grasses. So to get the green feel of the grasses, I'm going to take the yellow slider all the way to something like this, because I want the real color of the grass to be green. I'm going to take this one also all the way up, just because I like this feel and not too much of it can look fake at times, so I don't want it to look that so much fake. I'm gonna leave it at, let's say, something like this, 63. Okay, so the aqua, which is carrying the color of the cloud, I'm going to make it look so blue, and also increase the blue, not to make it look like the aqua, but kind of the bluish kind of hue. Okay, so I'm going to leave the rest except the red. Okay, so now the red, I want the red of our lips to look really like the red and not the orange color hue. So this is actually okay. So now I'll go to the saturation tab. Now before we use the saturation tab, I would like to go to the luminance tab first of all, and there I'm going to adjust the lightening of the green and the lightening of the blues, so as to get more definition in the cloud. So under the lightning, I'm going to first go to the aqua and the blues. I'm going to decrease it just about there, so you can actually see what's going to happen to the cloud immediately we adjust that. You can see that it's having some calm, it's bringing some of the details of the cloud. So I'm still going to take it down, just take the aqua down and take this one down to something like that. I'm going to increase the lightness of the grain and just about there, so as to blend with the lightness of our skin, and then the rest of the things I'm going to leave untouched. Okay, so now we can go to the saturation tab. Now under the saturation tab, okay, under the saturation tab, I'm going to increase the saturation of the red just to get more red on our mouth. So also I'm just going to leave it a little bit, take it to the right, just like so. I'm going to increase the saturation of the orange too, so like that, and that of the blues and the green, and you see what's going to happen. So taking the saturator, the slider all the way up, and taking this all the way up, so you get something there. All right, so you can see the color of the sky now is looking, like, let me say, purple kind of color. So that's because of the hue. And you can see, I said if you take the slider to the right, it resembles, okay, purple, yes, you can see that it's going to be like this color. So we're going to bring this back and take it all the way up, so to get a blue feel. Okay, so this is what we're going to leave it at. So I'm done with the HSL. I'm going to go to the calibration, and on the calibration I'm going to increase this to the right just because it's fair, and I'm going to take it to the right just like so, not too much, and then I'm going to take this back like so. Okay, and I'm going to increase the saturation just a bit, and increase the saturation of this just a bit, so we achieve what we are looking for. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you are new. Share the video if you want to get notified when we post more content. Hit the notification bell to get notified. So see you in our next video. Thank you.